on me. So I decided to defend myself. So I stuck Aikita like in her arm or something. That's just her arm. And Aikita started crying and all this other stuff. And told my uncles, all my uncles, I got a spanking. On every last one of them.
You hit a girl.
Don't you ever hit a girl. They know what was going on. They saw me getting picked on outside and stuff, telling them to stop it. And the more I stop it, the more I scream, stop it, the harder they come.
Man up, man.
And then when I tried to.
Just messing with little Jared.
Little Jared, right? Give me my shoe back!
Don't play that.
Throwing my shoes across the room and all that.
That's not cool.
Not cool at all.
See?
So that's why when a black woman, they can hold their own.
You just stand there and,
Oh, man. That's funny.
Some white girls can fight too, but, mostly black girls can fight.
Now, not in today's society. Okay, it's the ones who don't go around trying to start trouble.
Yeah.
The ones who go around trying to start trouble cannot fight. The ones who just hold their own, something goes, now they can fight.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works.
Because they don't have anything to prove, so they don't have to tell anybody anything. What do you have to prove? It's usually the ones that make so much noise they can't do anything. They're just making noise. Yeah.
The chihuahuas are always barking the loudest.
Yeah. And then you come at them and then they go running. So yeah.
Last fight I almost got into was with the gorillas.
I saw that.
Man. Okay, so I go to the zoo.
Why are you fighting the gorilla?
No, I wasn't trying to fight a gorilla. I had a black shirt on with white in the front. And I'm with my nephew. And we're walking into the gorillas. And he's like, oh, the gorillas. And we're sitting here looking at them like, wow, these are the gorillas. One comes up and is like, boo, boo. I'm just like, oh, he's putting on a show. Let me get my camera out. I'm up here trying to record it. He's not doing that. I put my camera down. Then he comes up, boo, 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 right where I'm at again. I'm like, oh, now he was put on the show. Maybe he's taunting me with the camera. Start screaming, boo, 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 looking at me. And then he's standing here with his little, he had like this metal block or something. No. Then one was actually, it was just one who was like yelling at me and screaming at me. The other one is sitting over here eating hay. He gets up and gets irritated with me. Starts punching on the glass, screaming. I'm looking at him, so he's just like, forget this, there's nothing I can do. And he goes and climbs a tree. And I'm like, why is he climbing a tree? He turns his back to me and stuff. I'm like, okay, this guy has a problem with me. And I look off, and I finally turn my camera on, and I look over to the right, and I see this one, he's like on his forearms, and he has like this metal circle that they could play with, and he's just standing on it. And he's looking right at me, and I'm just like, my nephew's like, Uncle, he's looking at you. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what does he want to do? And then he's like, boo, right where I'm at. He's like, do. I'm just like, we need to get out of here before this glass is going to play. And he was like, no, we're going to stay for the rest of the time. I'm like, no, this will break the glass.
And I'm not about to run.
Did you look them in the eye?
Yes, I was looking at what.
That is wrong. They'll get
I didn't mean to. I mean, he was looking at me. I was looking at him.
That's a challenge.
Yeah.
Serious challenge.
You already big enough.
Yeah. He's looking at me. He's like, is this guy an alpha male? I had the white on and stuff.
Yeah, you look them in the eye, they'll come and get you.
Because they were just eating them, so all the house was nice when we record. I thought they were mad because of my camera.
Jared goes to the zoo, and inside's a gorilla too.
Oh my god.
I would have stuck that gorilla.
Only you.
I would have been like, boo!
No, that gorilla would have looked at you. That gorilla would have looked at you.
And this dude.
You'd be like,
strong.
Yeah.
I was watching one, it was on TV, it was messed up. But it was funny. And it was a female gorilla got out. And there's this big lady, she was huge, she was like 300 plus pounds. That gorilla picked her up like a rag doll, was like, whoosh, whoosh. I was like, oh, man. It was a serious situation.
A serious situation.
Because she picked that lady up like a rag doll.
The gorillas be acting like they want to.
I can't remember who it was.
Pick on somebody.
One of my friends told me this one story. They were walking through the zoo, and I forgot what zoo it was. But they were walking, and a monkey threw poo on them. Like they were just walking, right? And it was like, pow, right in the face.
He's always on a joke with
Hey, look,
somebody.
it just slap you.
Something. Because I'd have been so mad.
Oh, you have no
I'd
idea.
have been so mad. I'd have been like, where's my gun? Where's the gun? they'd have had,
Oh, that is funny.
Somebody
to
call
me.
Peter.
But I don't mess with
Somebody call Peter.
I'm right here.
I think
man. I
that's
don't mess
funny.
with them primates, man.
No, they can turn
Especially
on
like
you in a
that
minute.
lady in Oprah.
Got her face bit off.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so sad.
Face bit off by what?
You didn't hear about that?
A chimp, was it?
A
Yeah,
chimp.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was her boss's chimp.
Said
And
to come over and feed the chimp. What chimp?
no, the chimp got out. She was
Yeah.
like, "Can you come call and help me
I'm not
the
gonna help you.
feed the chimp?" She's like, "I need you to come over here and feed my chimp now."
Yeah.
No, the chimp got out. And she couldn't get it back. So she called her friend. Why would she call the friend?
Better call 911. I ain't coming
Some-
over.
Call animal control. What?
As soon as it saw her, it charged her and just was like, Mike, tore her up. Her face was ripped. It started eating her face and stuff.
Got her
And then
tongue too, didn't it?
No, I think, yeah, they were able to reattach the tongue. They said it looked like her hands went through meat grinders. And they showed her on Oprah for the first time because they were trying to get pictures of her and stuff, put in tabloids and stuff. She was like, I don't want to go down like that, so I just go with who else? Oprah. And they had to interview Mike. But she's going to get hand transplants and a face transplant because they had the first successful
Face transplant. It was a couple years ago, yeah. I heard
So
about
they're
that.
going to try to do it with her. I was just like, oh, it was you saw it? Oh.
It was bad.
And I don't really watch Oprah, but the time I
I didn't
decided
see
to
Oprah's on the thing.
on the computer, Oprah started touching her face with tissue and stuff. She was like, "Oh, your face is dripping." She grabbed all this tissue. I'm like, "Oprah, don't!" Oprah was like, "Goof, goof," dabbing her face. I'm like, "Oprah, no."
I like Jared's sound effects.
That's what it looked like.
You know, Jared is funny. He is. It's just funny to me.
I'm just saying, man. That's what happened.
Oprah don't grab the tongue.
I mean, she started grabbing the tin Kleenex. It was a box of Kleenex, like all of a sudden right there. It was like the camera switched to Kleenex, and she was like, "You got something on your face." Shoo, shoo, shoo. Grabbed another one, kind of put it up. She was like, "It's hard to look at you sometimes. I can't lie." I'm like, "You don't do that while you're dabbing her face." She's like, "I can't lie. It's hard to look at you, but it's something you have to live with. You have to live with." I'm like, "Oh,
Thank
no."
you for telling me that.
I know. Because I didn't even
know.
know that on national television.
Yeah.
I was just like covering my mouth. I'm just like, "Oprah, you really said that. You really said it, Oprah."
Wow, that was sad.
It was sad. That's why I don't mess with the monkeys. No.
It's
Did you see
people
Outbreak?
that have lions and tigers and bears as pets?
And expect nothing to
I was thinking
happen.
that. He had a lion. He had a giraffe.
Who?
Like a tiger, lions. He had all the animals.
But he had a
He had
big
cages
enough
for 'em.
place for them. It's the people that have them in their
It's
homes.
big old anacondas in apartment
Oh
complexes.
yeah, suppose that thing.
You don't do that.
Yeah, about that one kid though, he had a boa constrictor. And he
Oh,
was
that
in
was
his
so
room and he
sad.
got out and killed it, strangled
Yeah.
him to death when he was young.
I was watching one of those Discovery Channel shows, and they were searching for an anaconda, and so I think it was like somewhere in Africa, and they were like, "We're gonna show you where the anaconda is."
South America.
In South America, they were the dark skin though. He was like, "We'll show you where the anacondas are, but we're not going in there to help you."
Thank you.
This dude was like, "I'm a professional. I'm a professional." You know, he had the accent. They're like, there it is, swimming in the water. This dude wants to jump on it. I got this. Just like, no. And they switch back to the screen. He's all curled up. I'm like, oh man, it was weak. They had to all jump on the snake and try to get it off. The snake was going on about his business. This dude wanted to jump on it and stuff.
Yeah, really.
You see that? There was another one where this guy was handling a boa constrictor, and it turned around, and looked at him, and he was like, "Oh, it's cute," and then it bit him. And the way boa teeth are formed, they're formed like this.
So
They
when
don't
get
come
on, they don't
out.
lock off, yep.
They lock, and then the only way to get them off is to pull their teeth out. Once they lose their teeth, then the boas die because they can't eat anything.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like bit on, and he still has the marks, but he like bit on like this. And they
I
couldn't
saw
pull it
that
out.
episode. I saw it. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about. He was,
Wow.
like, he was petting the snake. Was like, dude. I was like, woo.
Oh yeah.
They strike fast.
Very.
It's like a Ripley.
Did you see that one? Oh, I was watching something on the Animal Planet, and they were feeding the bear. and the bear was a clown bear, but it was a grizzly bear, and